just about 75 miles from Aleppo. Nick, CNN can't verify the authenticity of that video, but it appears to show what the stakes are for so many people inside Syria right now.
Jake, we just actually heard from the UN just now that previously yesterday they said 35,000 people had been displaced by that wave of fighting, by that wave of Syrian troops, Iranian militia, Iranian troops too, a large in number, and it seems heading north through that southern countryside you're seeing now towards that target, what used to be the most populous city in Syria, Aleppo. Now we're hearing from the UN that in fact it's 50,000 people now today who they think have been displaced by this, and they are trying maybe to get aid across the border into them. The real question, where can these people go? They can't go north towards the city that's the target of the battle. They can't go east because ISIS are there. They can't go west because there's more fighting. They are basically trapped where they are, and these are, of course, the least fortunate, unable to flee throughout this 4-year war and stuck inside. But the complexity, as you mentioned there, just growing day by day. Russia's made its punchy geopolitical point about wanting to come up close to NATO and US jets, but today they made another point by releasing a quite obvious video of them tailing what looks like a US drone, one of their jets flying under and around it. So it's clear that this battle may happen soon. Frankly, when it was first announced, I thought it pretty far-fetched. There's such a huge city to try and retake. The rebel-held area is ground to dust. I remember being there last year. The smell of burning plastic, just being burned to keep people warm, was so intense. It's going to be a very messy fight. Those troops, regime and Iranian troops, might try and encircle rebel areas. That's the more likely, easier option here, and starve those left inside out. But it is going to yield an enormous humanitarian crisis and just take this war, where you keep thinking things couldn't get worse, to yet another level. Jake?
Nick Payton-Walsh in southern Turkey.